everyone, Screaming Geek Media here. I am Jerry the Geek. We're continuing the Creed franchise. We're going to talk about Creed 2 on 4K. But before we get into that, if you like physical media, if you like 4Ks, Blu-rays, even DVDs, because I do some of those, check out my other videos on my channel, because I do the reviews, unboxings, collection updates, some discussions, even some custom covers once in a while. So, check that stuff out. Like, subscribe, and turn your bell notifications on. So let's talk about Creed 2 on 4K today. The movie came out in 2018. It's got a PG-13 rating. You got Michael B. Jordan and Sylvester Stallone coming back. Also Tessa Thompson, Felicia Rashad. And then we got Dolph Lundgren and Florian Montino. Probably screwed that up. You know me, I'm good at butchering names. Directed by Stephen Capel Jr. Now, this chapter in the Creed franchise, we're introduced to Victor Drago, and we get to see his father Ivan, who we remember, lost to Rocky back in Rocky 4. After that loss to Rocky, Ivan was kind of banished from Russia, the family, and because he lost that big match. So, he's wanting redemption. His son Victor is a fighter. So they come to America to challenge Adonis for a championship. I think this is a great outing for the franchise. I mean, with the first Creed, I thought they built a solid foundation for continuing a story. Branching off of the Rockies. So this one, I thought they did a phenomenal job adding to it. It's got the great backstory between Rocky and Ivan. Great fight scenes, and of course, Florian, who actually plays Victor, he is a freaking beast. I mean, you just look at him, he's just a freaking monster. Definitely intimidating there. I mean, I would not want to step in a ring with him. He'd kick my ass. Now, this 4K release comes from Warner Brothers in 2019. The movie was filmed completely in digital, like the first one. Has a 2K digital intermediate, HDR10, and they did have Dolby Vision this time around. But overall, nothing to really write home about. I mean, yes, it's a great presentation, but it's your typical digital presentation. It has some great details and textures. Some pops of color. Everything's well saturated. The blacks are nice and solid, really deep. Especially during the fight scenes when it's like panned out and you see the ring and everything's the way it's lit. And you got all the black around it. It looks freaking phenomenal. But again, to me, it's a typical presentation. It's nothing I would consider a top 10 worthy when you think about 4K. But it is good. As far as Blu-ray comparison, subtle differences, not a whole lot. Being the digital, you just don't get a big difference, even with the colors. Maybe a slight color difference, but not hardly. Nothing the average person is going to notice. So here, check out some screenshots comparing the Blu-ray and the 4K, and then we'll come back and talk about the audio, packaging, and the bonus features. We'll see you in a couple minutes. Now for the audio track, they gave us a Dolby Atmos track here. I don't have Atmos, I just have 5.0. It is a great audio track. I mean, when you look back at the Rocky franchise, they're known for, the audio presentation as far as the audio design, and, these are like the same way. They're nothing that's, it's not going to blow your mind. You're not going to showcase your system with it, but it's a good solid track. You got good, channel separation as you would expect. The use of surrounds, the ambience that pulls you into it. During the fight scenes, I mean, you feel like you're in the arena, and, listening to the crowd and the announcement. You got the echoes. During the music scores, you have some nice low-end bass here and there. But again, it's not going to blow your mind, but it's a good solid presentation. Now for the packaging, got your standard keep case. I can't remember if this one came with a slipcover or not. Nothing fancy. Same colors for the Blu-ray and 4K. They can't do anything different. Now for the bonus features here, we have deleted scenes. And then we have Fathers and Sons, where we explore how Apollo Creed and Ivan Drago's legacy and rivalry take a toll on their sons. Then we have casting Vicar Drago. We go behind the scenes as a casting of Florian Montino as Adonis's greatest challenger. Then we have the women of Creed 2. Learn how Tessa Thompson and Felicia Rashad, brought heart and soul to the film. Then we have the Rocky legacy, where we experience the enduring impact of the world of Rocky through the years. So there's some pretty cool stuff here. Surprising that none of the Creed movies have any audio commentaries. It's kind of surprising. It seems like a staple with a lot of movies is to have that included, but these don't have them. Now to wrap it up, another solid presentation here from Warner Brothers. It's hard to recommend the 4K over the Blu-ray. It just imagine what you want to do. What do you have the rest? What do you have the Rockies on? Sure, as a collector, you want to have them all together. So if you've got the if you got the Blu-rays of them, get this in Blu-ray. If you got the Rockies in 4K, I'd grab this in 4K. The downside is, for some reason, Creed 2 is running $33 on Amazon. Grub doesn't even have this one. They got the first and third one, but they don't have this one. Even checking eBay, this is going for high dollars. I don't know why. If anybody out there knows, any reasons why this one would be more popular or more demanding, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I just find it odd that this is so expensive compared to the others. But I think it is a great movie, building off the franchise and keep continuing. So if you don't have this, I would recommend getting this. So that pretty much does it from a look at the Creed 2 on 4K. Check out my other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. Comment below whatever you think. Good or bad, I don't care. I can take some criticisms. Next up, we'll be doing Creed 3, so we'll see you in a bit. Geek out.